Hi, and welcome, everyone. On here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. Well, Greg, I hope you're ready. We're going to be cranking our heads back and forth, watching these teams race up and down the floor all game long.
And this is the definition of an exciting matchup. Don't be shocked if the 24-second clock doesn't come into play. They like to keep the pace fast.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Papagiannis. Off target at the rim. One-on-one fast break. Here's Satoransky. Cans the shot from the wing.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
And sometimes getting that first bucket puts momentum in your corner, but we'll just have to see.
That's tipped. And they're pushing it up. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Smits. Here's Dozier. No good with the triple. And here is Satoransky. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, easy call.
It's his first trip to the line. First free throw is good. That one is no good. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in.
0 for 4 to start things off. Got a bit of a pillow fight brewing here, but they're going to get it going.
Lets it go from deep. Buries the long-range jumper. Satoransky's got 6.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Drives to the hoop. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Getting this one to fall hopefully gets things rolling. Their first make out of 5 shots.
To the wing right side. Wasted no time on that one.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
A 3-ball. Hits it from three-point range. He has 5.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now, here's Satoransky. He has 6. Shots good by Hernangomez.
Out to a hot start. 4 makes and 5 shots to begin this ball game.
With the drive. That ball's off target. It's his 3rd miss. He's made 2 shots from the field. And here is Satoransky. There's a good screen. And the basket by Singelia. Singelia's got his 2nd bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He will gladly take those.
It's an 8-point differential. Inside. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
So, Greg, in 2021, the NBA creating the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Social Justice Champion Award. It's so great to recognize the work that's being done by so many NBA players.
It does, Kevin. And these players who are not just giving back, but giving a voice to the less fortunate and trying to shape policy towards justice and equality.
Hernan Gomez, a screen to the paint. With the shot, the putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
And they call it. Illegal screen here.
And they're losing their concentration here, guys. Just sloppy with the ball. Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Stolen away. Takes it inside. Norris can't get it to go. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
It's hauled in by Norris.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team. I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Here's Courtney, still without a basket. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Smits. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. .153 left here in the first quarter. The tray. And it's Smith with the rebound. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. And that one misses.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense. Shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
A minute 42 left here in the opening quarter. Larkin looking it over. Here's the drive. No good with the layup.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard. Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
On defense, the home team. It's a 10-point game. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Norris. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Here's Larkin. .58 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Into the lane. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Here's Laprovitola. Out left to the wing. For the three. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Just didn't get his hands up in time on that one. They weren't on the same page there.
26 seconds left in the first. Out to the wing. The three. That shot missing. Pass to Swider. Finished off the break.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
Pass to Lloyd. Fires the three. Drops in the tray.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Here's Larkin. Still yet to score. And Greg, everyone talks about the importance of basketball IQ. Can you win in the NBA with a low IQ team?
Boy, it would be tough. I mean, there's a reason younger teams typically don't win at the highest level. But you need to take those lumps and get that experience and learn from those lessons.
And yes, it's good. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Back to Satoransky. Pass to Vesely. 4 on the clock. Three-pointer. That will not get it done. He's 0 for 2. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
Down low. Jones. Comes up empty down low.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Now here's Jones. Pass to Lloyd. Driving the lane. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Lloyd's got his second basket of the night. It's been a pretty tough stretch for them.
And this will be an important possession. It's really essential they put a stop to this run, and the best way to do it is by great execution. And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Pass to Satoransky. Here's Norris. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Larkin. Satoransky grabs the miss. Here's Norris going inside.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Deflects the pass. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Hernan Gomez.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Here's Courtney. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Over to the left wing. Pass to Singelia. Rebounded by Papagiannis. To the middle. Here's Smits. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
He misses the free throw.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Now, Satoransky. 6 points for him. And there it is for him.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Pass to Papagiannis. And they pick up 2.
Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
Driving inside. Satoransky gets the bucket. To the inside. Sweet move. Smits, good. Smits has got his second bucket of the game to go.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
And it's good for 2. To the paint, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. .149 left in the first half of basketball. Sinks the three-pointer.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Here's Courtney, and such a nice move to make the basket work. Courtney's got 4 this quarter.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Here's Satoransky, laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
To the middle. Here's Papagiannis. Misses from close range. Down low. Here's Hernan Gomez. Rebounded by Papagiannis. To the wing on the left. Hernan Gomez grabs the miss. 29 seconds left to play in the first half. Pass to Satoransky. 5 to shoot. Hernan Gomez a screen. And he drives in. That one goes. Count it. Satoransky's got 19 points.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficiently. When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You got to blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Knocked loose. And so that's the end of the first half. Up by 12. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Here's Laprovitola. No good on the shot. And even 3-on-3 break. Now, here is Hernan Gomez. Clock at 6. Pass to Laprovitola. Takes the three. And it's Smith with the rebound. And they're on the break. And he goes in for the dunk.
And finding his teammate in stride, he led his guy perfectly.
Second half just getting started. About a minute played. To the left wing. To the left side wing. Here's Zangelia. He has 7. Misses the baby hook.
Not an ideal start to the second half for them. 0 for 3.
Here's Courtney. Off target from three-point range. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Here's Zangelia. Back to Hernan Gomez. The 19-foot shot. And it comes off the front of the rim.
An ominous start to the second half. They are now 0 for 4.
On defense, the visitors. Still looking for their first bucket of the second half. First one falls for him. He hits both from the stripe. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Knocks it loose. And here we go. The finish. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Inside. Stolen by Jones. Here's Courtney. And he uses the glass on the layup. Courtney's got 10.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's Satoransky. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. It's rebounded by Dozier. It's a close game here in L.A. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. And he gets it to go. Dozier's got his first basket.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Pass to Zangelia. To the right side. They set the pick. It's tipped. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Courtney. 10 points for him. And it's all evened up. He's got 12.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Satoransky with it. 19 points in the game. To end the cold streak.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And he makes the first. Both shots good from the stripe. Here's Larkin. Down low. Here's Jones. Rebound by Vesely.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Pass to Satoransky. It's number 9 to fall. He's only taken 10 shots.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Here's Larkin, and he converts the layup. Larkin's got 5 points so far.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Takes a 3. Shengelia controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Here's Swider. And the layup's good off the glass.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Back to Satoransky. To the middle. Clock at 4. Here's Shengelia. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. That one is off. And he's good on the second.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
So both teams making some changes here. Here's Larkin. He has 5. Pass to Lloyd. 6 to shoot. Here's Larkin. Got a piece of it. And they're running. Here's Shengelia. In it goes for the 5th time and 10 shots for him this game.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Screen by Jones. Driving in. Nice shot by Larkin.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
We've got 1:18 left for the third.
The turnover total in the first half, only 1, but a totally different story here in the second. Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Here's Larkin. He has 7. Poked away. Stolen by Jones. Pass to Lloyd. And he drops it in from the low post. Lloyd's got his third basket of the night.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
And they look like a completely different team. I wonder what coach said to them at halftime to help spark this momentum change.
Shoots the three. Bangs home the trifecta. 10 points for him.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Outside, Jones. Here's Swider. Lays it up and banks it in. Swider's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Norris. 4 seconds left. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
1 second left. The third quarter comes to a close. They lead by 4. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth. 3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Here's Larkin. Pass to Lloyd. Here's Swider. Shoots from 12. No good on that one.
That's a great look. I'm not sure what happened.
And here is Satoransky. Three-pointer. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Here's Larkin. And there's the drive. And the shot goes in.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this win.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
Shot clock at 6. And Jones has it in the corner. Here's Lloyd. And the 3 off target. Pass to Norris. From past the arc. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
Nice contest. A high level of energy. That's how you play defense.
Pass to Satoransky. It's stolen by Jones. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Pushing it up. Here is the open 3 to cap the break.
Pressuring the ball and making a play that created the opportunity.
And as soon as they got the steal, it was off to the races. This is the aggressive mindset that the coaching staff encourages them to maintain.
So both teams changing it up here. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks, guys. The head coach of the home team had some words for his team over the break, and he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. Satoransky looking around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Beyond the arc. Here's Hernan Gomez. Rebounded by Papagiannis. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus. Just make the simple play.
Count it. Good.
Now, I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. And he banks in the layup.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That free throw missing. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Six on the shot clock. Hernan Gomez a screen. And it's blocked. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm bald?
Here's Courtney. Good on the triple. Courtney's got 13 points in the second half.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
He's going to keep putting up shots regardless of the score. That's the kind of player he is.
Clyburn at the tip. Launches it. That one's not going to go.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
No good from Courtney.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
They get a hand on it. Drained from outside.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Here's Angelia. Now Satoransky takes the three. Five on the clock. Still anybody's game at this point.
And no question, this is when you really have to have trust on the floor with each possession.
Here's Courtney. Just 4 to shoot.
Clearly a foul.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And the second of 2 is good. That narrows the lead down to just 3.
He gets them to within 1 possession, but that miss puts a lot of pressure on their defense.
There's a screen. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Here's Dozier. He takes it in. Off the glass.
And all of a sudden, that great run makes this a ball game again. And now is no time to take your foot off the gas. They have got to stay aggressive.
It's one thing to get close, but do they have enough left in the tank to take the lead? We'll have to see.
Beyond the arc. .105 left in the game. On the clock, and down goes the layup.
And that shot was huge as they try to stem the tide here and hang on to the lead.
To tie it up, a three-pointer, good.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Now, here's Satoransky.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
There's 25 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Clock at 6. Here's Schmitz. And the three misses. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, that's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Good on the first, and that makes it a three-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
We call that putting the game on ice. This one, oh yeah, that's over.
What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, it has to be fast. They got to take the first good look they get.
Puts it up. The putback. Good.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.